It's time for a first hike and you will definitely see a difference here. This is the sign. As you can see, there's nothing on it. It used to be just a path for the locals and now it's slowly starting to get kind of a reputation for a nice hike here in Cooper Landing. It's not really signposted at all. The trail is called Slaughter Ridge Trail. Just after 10 minutes you get to the first nice viewpoint here already. It's going up quite steep here. This trail is basically just one huge steep uphill part. I didn't have a single flat piece so far. So I think I'm on the wrong path now. I would imagine I'm supposed to be up there, but then I'm walking around the meadows here. It's actually really nice here, lots of berries. I made it to the fall summit here. It's 860 meters actually, and I started at pretty much sea level down there. Two hikes in a day. I get back in time for dinner. We're gonna drive to the Kenai area for that. And I think we're gonna pass the Kenai River. We might be able to see a bear. To Russian River here. It's a pretty good place to see bears. The river is full of salmon. If you walk along the river, there's a pretty good chance here. Just walking along the Russian River here, at some point we're going to meet up with the Kenai River, which is much bigger. As you can see, there's a lot of people fishing here, and it's not just locals. They apparently come from all over the world to fish in this specific river. And on the other side you see the forest, and apparently it's very common that the bears would just come out and start fishing as well. And some fishermen would give them the space, and apparently some older fishermen would just like stay their ground and fish right next to them. Yeah, that would be really amazing to see. We're gonna have a few more like kind of viewpoints here along the river. Got some nice footage from a guy fishing. The reason why he let the fish go again, because he was kind of hitting it from the back, and that's not allowed. You have to hit them at the front where the head is. Apparently, I'm really not a fisherman, as you can tell. And now we're heading back the same way, and maybe stop at one point for 10 minutes or so, just to be patient and see if a bear is coming out from the other side. And the other side pretty much is just nature. Like you could walk and walk and walk until you hit the Harding ice field again. There's no road, no house, nothing. So this is really the ideal spot. Yeah, so we're on the way back, and I think we already reached the parking again. Sadly no bear, but hey, we tried at least. Feels like a really good spot, but you still have to be lucky. Yeah, I made it to Anchorage here with a direct ride, and I was just hanging out a bit at Goose Lake. You can actually see the flat top mountain from there. I decided not to go because I climbed so many mountains and I just want to chill out a little bit. And also go to this place here, the Moose Tooth. It's a pizzeria that everybody recommended to me while I was hitchhiking. Yes, I've got to go. They told me it's going to be busy and I can already see people waiting. Said they had a very long line to sit in the restaurant actually, so I just got a takeaway pizza. Yeah, I just wanted to try it anyway. Also won't have time to go to downtown because we're going to go berry picking with the Couchsurfing host up in the mountains somewhere. And that sounds better to me than downtown. So I'm just going to eat and then go back there. Here at Mount Baldwin now with my couchsurfer and his friends. They're ahead now. We're gonna pick berries, but apparently it might not be the longest session because it's really windy today. Can't get enough of blueberries. Getting back from the hike now, got a few berries. I will take some of them home to give it to my mom and my sister. They will be happy about that. They don't really taste different than blueberries in Germany, but still. My old hiking boots, as I told you earlier in the previous videos, I have brand new hiking boots at home. And unlike my hat from the PCT, which by the way I forgot last night in Cooper Landing, but these boots will be retired as well. They will not make it back to Germany, so adios amigos. I'm at the Anchorage airport now. Just got a PCR test. They offer them here for free in all of America, I think. You can get a PCR test without paying anything, which is kind of nice. Because normally you pay $150 or so. And yeah, I'm fully vaccinated and I have no symptoms, and I also don't need a test actually because I'm just transiting through Doha, Qatar, on my 48-hour flight back home, or 3 flights. But I still want to get one anyway because I'm going home to my mom now in Germany. But I have this ease of mind knowing that you're all good. We're gonna have 4 hours here to wait, and Uzair, my host from Seattle, is actually in the car. He's finishing a meeting, and then we're gonna have one final jam session here in Seattle, where we're playing like 4 days in a row. Now we're gonna have one more jam session here at the parking lot.
This food is yummy, especially after the jamming session, right?
first flight is done now. 15 hours actually from Seattle to Doha. Gonna have around 9 hours layover. And it's just getting to 8 p.m. now, so it's a great time to sleep again. I saw the northern lights actually on the plane, which was really nice, from northern Canada. Even the flight attendants were really excited. They couldn't really see it, but I showed them pictures. And then when we reached Greenland, we had the sunrise coming up, and I could see all the ice fields and all the glaciers, which was really cool. 6 more hours and I will land in Frankfurt. So I'm back in Germany finally after 48 hours. I'm really happy to be here because German food is actually really nice. We call that a Haxe here, it's from the pork, and then we have a schnitzel as well. And here in Frankfurt, my hometown pretty much, there's one thing that I want to show you called Äppler or Äppelwein, and that's pretty much cider. So got a whole Bembel. I'm not sure what the English word would be for Bembel, but it's really nice. And this is pretty much the end for this Alaska series. I'm gonna have 5 weeks now at home, catching up with videos, and then I'm gonna see you in Montenegro. So I hope you will join me for that as well. Check out all the PCT videos if you haven't seen them yet. There's a lot of videos to catch up on. Yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't seen them. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.